Leo, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. And this is for placements, sun, moon, or rising for Leo. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. We're using the Modern Witch Tarot this week, and I will tell you the energies are all over the place right now for me. I'm not entirely clear like I prefer to be when I do these readings, but I didn't want to skip your week, Leo, so let's see what we have here for you. It's Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Sun. Pretty interesting energies for you. It kind of feels like a pivotal week in your timeline, your progress as a human being. There's a feeling here that you are letting go a part of yourself that no longer fits. This Ten of Wands energy is feeling a little bit like a Ten of Swords to me today. There's a burden in trying to continue being what you're not. And this week something happens that lets you drop that weight from your shoulders. There's a sense here of movement forward where you're controlling the direction that you head in, and you're mastering in some new way the various energies within yourself, the conflicting desires within yourself. You're mastering and controlling them in a way that you can use their clashing energy to propel you forward in the direction you choose. So there's a sense of control, of motion, of movement after some delay. There's a feeling of moving toward a joyful energy, a resurgence of positivity in your life. And it all comes from putting down the weight of trying to be something you're not. It's interesting reading for you, Leo. Let's see what we have for clarifying cards for you this week. From the Linestrider Tarot, we have the Four of Swords, Judgment, and Two of Wands. Okay. So the Four of Swords cautions you to give yourself the space and the quiet that you need to recuperate. There's a sense of rest in the Four of Swords. Recuperation, healing through quiet and peace and stillness. Judgment brings with it a clarity, a final decision that has been long time in the making, and a sense of a wake-up call, where you've been really struggling and you've been stuck in a space of indecision. There is a wake-up call now, a pivotal moment that makes things so much more clear for you and allows you to finally make a decision about something that has been really difficult to make a choice about. You get perhaps a little more clear on your life purpose through this wake-up call. And the Two of Wands is this great fresh energy of making the plan. There's a little bit of a sense of waiting, but it's more about establishing your plan for your movement forward, so that you're ready to go when that moment comes. You've got your plan, you've got your resources lined up, and you're ready to go forward and make the choice that you need to make. Overall, it's a pretty great energy for you, Leo, to be releasing a burden and to be accepting internally that you are no longer the person that you were, and that's completely fine. There's zero reason to apologize for changing and evolving as you grow, as you have new experiences and your perspective shifts. And now, in allowing yourself to free yourself, allowing yourself to move forward, understanding that there is the light and the dark, and that it is all part of the whole, and that it all can work to help you move forward on your life path. There's a real sense of joy coming your way because of that, which is fantastic. And the sun, to me, always has a very strong Leo energy about it. So I think that's a pretty good week. Just give yourself those little pockets of rest as needed. And I wish you wonderful, wonderful time this week. I'm hoping that this 7 planets in retrograde energy clears soon, so that my brain gets back online a little bit. So so I don't sound quite so spacey. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I hope that you do have a good week. And we'll see you next time. Blessings.